really strong team fight. This win condition on Natsumi, Yopaj, and the Batrider, which matchup against Carl, again, it's probably not the best. It's also not the worst.
In a bit of trouble here. Blinding Light will not save him. In fact, it's Natsumi which is going to be able to draw first blood here. And you just kind of read the map, react to each other.
You don't need
naturally.
to talk.
Exactly, right? That's the kind way of putting it. Is they will trade mid lane. Yopaj gets the kill first.
Like a lot of the mistakes I see like newer support players make, they rotate too much and the cores can't really farm in the lane. And KP thought he's alone, his support is away, stacking, and now he dies.
Back on the Coddle now on his base skills. How long before they bring Mana Leak back, do you think?
I hope not. I hate that spell. I hate being on the other end.
Yopaj. He's going to go down, does pick up the kill onto Carl. You can see the support's down bottom, hunting for Raven. Even if they can't get the kill, which might actually happen here, FBZ, he's nearby with the Chakra.
Tango's coming.
Raven full mana though, they got a nice balance. Does not have the point, however, in the Stone Gaze. Rolling Thunder coming on through. Edge of the map a bit further away now with the 733 changes, so the roll's just not as impactful as you'd expect it to be. And Zephyr picks up the kill there with a level 2 concussive shot. Such is life now for the Medusa when you're out of mana. Xnova running for his life, but it looks like Carl's the one kind of getting kited out here. Level 3 Swashbuckle, not enough damage. Xnova hiding, just barely surviving, but eventually will be taken down there with a right click from Carl. What will it cost him though? Seems like his own life. Bosku is going to be the only one to make it out alive. I think this is a change that's going to go a long way for supports, especially supports that can stack really well, like the Coddle. As there's going to be the Lasso up top lane. Skewer on back. No TPs coming though from Blacklist Rivalry. Even after KP commits the RP, he is tanking out with the Vanguard online, but not tanky enough to survive through the onslaught of 2 cores diving his tier 1 tower.
Somebody has to die, you know. You can't play a game of Dota and expect everybody to have 0 deaths and win the game.
Well, here goes Boom Esports, their first foray. Now, aggressively they'll go. Great warding from them all throughout. The Static Storm will split the supports as, Glimpse is going to break the lasso. Doesn't matter, both supports are dead. That ought to be this tier 1 tower to boot as well.
The map is very, very small right now for Blacklist. They have to try to...
And dark.
They have to try to get some wards. I feel like the top area, the left side of the map with the 2 Ancients, those are the areas that they have to try and defend, you know.
Yep.
They have to try to smoke over. This is what I feel shouldn't be happening, you know. You look at the map, right? They are trying to play everywhere, and they are not really securing the ancient side for the Medusa.
You're talking about Blacklist, are you?
Yeah, Blacklist.
Whoa, the damage onto Carl. I don't think he gets a spell off. He does. There's 2 auto attacks coming his way, so even if he was a little lucky there, he probably still is dead to rights. I'm certainly hit on the first one as well. I've seen games lost that way, trying to steal the enemy Disruptor, get a little bit too greedy. Disruptor, okay, there's going to be the RP, mid lane, could be a pretty big catch here. They can just control, and they will, onto Yopaj. He will fall.
By Blacklist, they have a Harpoon on the Magnus done, so this might actually help them get a pick off here.
KP with the Blink Dagger at the ready. FBZ is going to be the target. Harpoon into the Skewer, brought back into the Solar. Fine, they don't want to commit the RP. They might not have to, and they don't. Bosku gets the kill there. Careful though, Yopaj poking and prodding from the side. Finds the lasso onto Carl. There's going to be the Stone Gaze as well.
Oh, nice silence.
The Static Storm locks Raven inside as well. Xnova trying to escape. Will go down there to the right clicks of KP. BKB popped from Natsumi though. Potentially a ward up on that high ground as well, but of course Boom with the outpost here can TP reinforce pretty quickly. There's the high ground ward, does not scout Blacklist Rivalry quite yet, but there's going to go Raven kicking this one off. FBZ, half mana, pops the BKB. Spell stolen is Chakram, that's a nice one, but
Magnus is coming in.
Trouble, but the KP gets off the RP just before the Static Storm. That's 2 cores already down as Natsumi, his life is numbered. Down he will go. Xnova trying to TP out, will make it out alive. The Force Staff actually nearly catching him out. Raven, a little bit low on the mana, is holding on to this Aegis for 2 more minutes, so Blacklist really, really excited to fight here. Yopaj, his Firefly is going to run out, but he does have this Arcane, so we'll have it quickly as there's going to be the lasso. Up to the high ground he goes. They pulled him actually out of the Mystic Flare. I think that's the first one I've seen all game. But Raven, isolated a bit from his allies. FBZ, taking the brunt of the rest of his team, does live to get back into the fountain and regen up at the very least. And Raven, worse for wear here, is starting to be glimpsed back underneath tier 4 towers, out of mana now. Just a little bit remaining. He's got this Coddle and, well, now a Cheese to top him back up. Still has Aegis for another minute, 15 seconds, but that's bottom lane of Barracks gone for Boom Esports. It's more to do with Blacklist playing a pretty good game, especially from behind. but it doesn't feel like outside of the lane. Hold on.
KP, they got KP.
They did. Can they blow him up in time? Natsumi, no. RP's going to come out. Static Storm ignored by KP's BKB, but he does need to get out because no one else can back him up. Karl now rolls on through the fight as they have at least found Zephyr over on the backlines. Raven now connecting onto the fight is going to force FBZ out as well. Tim still chasing the glimpse onto Raven, buying a little bit more time now for Boom to try and get the hell out of this fight. They don't like it. Karl, though, is fighting 1v1 versus Natsumi. A bit easier when he can't attack you for 4 seconds, that's for sure. Natsumi forced out then as FBZ still locked in place. Activates his BKB now, looking for the kill onto Karl. Can't quite find it, however. They need a bit more damage. Not able to find it. FBZ TPing out in time. No telekinesis there from Bosku to cancel the TP, and instead it's just both supports from Boom who will end up falling.
They're not ahead in terms of the net worth right now.
So there's a key item here picked up by Natsumi now. He has MKB. Oh, we're immediately fighting. That's a big catch as well here. Can they burst X Nova? Do they have enough magic damage? No, not quite. Gets off the Static Storm, and now the damage onto Karl, not enough. We'll be able to get out alive here, Yopaj. Oh no, the lasso stolen. Bosku dragging it back into the RP, into the Rolling Thunder. Karl sends him home, sends him packing there. With the Stone Gaze active, that is Blacklist Rivalry screaming in victory.
I don't see what they can do even if the TA gets on target.
Oh, okay. A skewer on back. That's a very dead Zephyr. He will fall. BC, and we'll see what he can do here. I think his impact to be a bit more limited, but he has found KP with some help out from the glimpse. Bosku just jumps in with a lasso. Pardon me, he's dying to tier 4 towers. You're not an offlaner anymore, Bosku, but he has stolen refraction to live a little bit longer. He will fall. Does get KP out alive quite crucially, and he's got buyback. FBZ a little bit out of mana now as Yopaj jumps right back on in, dragging Karl over to the hands of Natsumi, trying to burst him down, just a bit shy on the damage, but now stuck inside the Static Storm. He will go down. FBZ will eventually die to the Raven deuce of damage, though it's a bit too high. That's 2 buybacks out from Blacklist. They're really forcing this one, Winter. 2 buybacks out from Boom in response. Blacklist not backing down from this push.
Just outputting damage after damage after damage.
Ooh, scary jump in there as Raven. It's FBC actually who jumps onto Raven. Rolling Thunder's out, forcing the BKB. That's the Stone Gaze as well. And now I would consider backing up if I was Blacklist Rivalry.
No, why back?
Really? Okay. That's why I'm not in this game. That's why I'm casting it. There goes Karl. He's going right on in. Finds the disarm as well. Onto the Templar Assassin. Natsumi in trouble. Wiz just going to die. Okay, you know what, Winter? They were right. I was wrong. I'll admit it.
We'll see. Why back?
Why back? Why back when you can just get the mega creeps and leave the base? Way back into the West now. Well, hold on. Maybe you can go for a lasso back into Fountain. Oh, KP's not going to let that happen, though. At least not if your name is X Nova. There is a lasso. It's onto Karl. Oh, my goodness. But Yopaj dies so fast. RP is going to win, but it doesn't matter at this point because GG is called. That's going to be Blacklist Rivalry taking game number 1.